I know that I'm not in my house. I know I'm not in my grandma's house. So where could I possibly be? I'm in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. What's up, everybody? It's Code Breaker. Let me just get my legs over here because this is an air mattress. It's kind of hard to maneuver around. And but nonetheless, here we get on to our Raw review. I am on vacation, and yeah, I got my air mattress set up. I got the weed pillow. It's just a green flower, but I just call it the weed pillow. And then we got the good old blanket down here for my stuff to keep me warm at night, even though it's like 95 degrees, even though it's really like 90. But nonetheless, I'm on vacation, and normally when you're on vacations and you stay through the Monday and you're a wrestling fan, you understand, oh, Raw is on tonight, maybe I'll tune in, maybe I won't. So I tuned in because for some reason I felt like I had needed to tune in to Raw tonight. But, and I shouldn't have. I mean, I got in around like 8:20 because, you know, when you're on vacation, time flies by, etc., etc. So, with that being said, I caught up with the spoiler or the results on SCScoops.com to know what happened. So, I missed the first segment, which was the same stage we normally see. Seth Rollins came out, made fun of John Cena's broken nose for like 2 straight weeks in a row now. Then he has, you know, the parody T-shirt like every heel does when they face John Cena, it seems. Talks about the title versus title match. At SummerSlam, Cena should forfeit his championship, and then Orton comes out, Cesaro comes out, and Kevin Owens comes out, and all of them plead their case of why they should be the #1 contender for the WWE title. And Orton has no business being there. Cesaro literally has no gripe to, you know, I don't know why Kevin Owens is out there either, so. But I guess this Raw to me just felt really weird. And I mean, it was bad, but like there was just a weird vibe to it like last week, and it's just so bad because it's bad enough. I'm gonna get back to the point when I'm in just a second, but it's bad enough when you don't have your main event feud like take place in like some like good build 1 week, and then for 2 weeks you don't have that, and you don't even have your co-main event, your semi-main event, you know, for the WWE Championship. That's not even featured as well. You know, it's bad. And then we see this as an example on Raw. And, you know, anyway, Triple H said on his authority that we're going to have a triple threat match, a #1 contenders match to see we'll face Rollins later on tonight in our main event for the WWE World Championship. So basically, WWE's wanting you to tune in every single night to see if Rollins is going to lose his championship because everybody hates Seth Rollins as WWE champion, I guess they feel. I don't like Seth Rollins personally, but, I mean, whatever. Then we went right into Team Bell versus Team Bad, so I turned on the TV, and then I was like, okay, what's the USA channel? So I finally maneuvered over there, and I see the bells coming out. I see Team Bad. It's a 6-women tag match. It's actually a pretty decent tag team match. Near the end, it picked up really well. Brie Bella went on a huge hot streak with a lot of maneuvers with the Seattle crowd. The Seattle crowd was very good. Sasha Banks was cheered heavily. PCB with the submission sorority. You know, they had to change the name of submission sorority to PCB because of the good old because they actually found out that point exists, and they found out that was actually for like a video or something. I don't remember necessarily, but that's like the logistics of it. And anyway, so they changed the name, and Team Bell wins, and the Brawlins, who's afterwards with Team Bad and PCB. And and then, you know, PCB and Team Bad, they all, you know, look face off, and then they all look at the Bella Twins, and then we find out it's going to be a 3-team Divas elimination match at SummerSlam. And thank God they didn't have just a regular 3-team tag team match, because it'd be over just like that, and it'd just be a huge cluster. You know what I mean? So hopefully their match at SummerSlam is really good, and I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a really good match, but we're going to find out sooner rather than later. Next, we had New Day versus Los Matadors from 6-man tag, 6-women tag, to another New Day versus Los Matadors. New Day, or it actually wasn't a 6-man tag. Why did I say that? It was Kofi and Big E versus Diego and Fernando. New Day wins, and then when they come back from commercial break, they're being interviewed, and they find out there's going to be a fatal four-way tag team match for the WWE Tag Team Championships. So it's going to be Kalisto and Sin Cara, the Lucha Dragons versus the Los Matadors. New Day versus the Primetime Players. So the Primetime Players was not here tonight. I'm surprised they weren't on commentary with Darren Young saying, "Oh, they're going to wow the crowd." I'm surprised we didn't hear that tonight. But yeah, it was kind of felt a little lonely without the PTP on commentary during a New Day match. But I guess they're just trying to switch it up. Triple threat match for the WWE World Championship match in the future. So it was a number one contenders match, basically. I just wrote in my notes just triple threat match for the WWE title match. What? Sometimes you don't even know what you're typing. It's really awkward to say it. Cesaro versus KO versus RKO. This match was going pretty good, and then I was like, when Cesaro did that, or Kevin Owens did the fall-away slam to Randy Orton, and Randy Orton was out for like 2 minutes, I was like, Orton's going to come back in the match, and he's going to win. Because WWE's like, if Cena's out, we need our number 2 guy to fill the void in for a main event, and Cesaro is not that guy, and Kevin Owens definitely isn't that guy. That's how WWE views that, and so we're just going to go with Randy Orton here. So Kevin Owens goes for the Papa Powerbomb on Cesaro. Kevin Owens gets RKO'd by Randall Keith Orton. And then Cesaro, I'm like, yes, Cesaro's going to hit the neutralizer. Boom, 1, 2, 3. We're going to have an awesome main event. Nope, Randy Orton RKO on Cesaro. 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton's going to face Seth Rollins later on the show. Yay. Can you feel the excitement in my voice? Anyways, Dean Ambrose versus Luke Harper. Really, really fun, entertaining match. I liked it. Harper wins this match tonight. We had some brawls between Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt, which was good. There wasn't no DQ finish or any, like, you know, interrupting the match or count out or anything like that. It was really good, and I enjoyed it. And then Luke Harper wins here, and they made Luke Harper look strong. But at the end, the babyfaces are going over at SummerSlam. I don't have no doubt in my mind, unless they have a new member win, and once again, Reigns and Ambrose are going to have an excuse of why, you know, they lost. It's going to be, you know, the babyfaces get a reason why they lost, you know. And unless that happens, the Wyatts are going to lose again. So it's family versus family as they're building up to. Then here comes a okay segment, Miz TV with Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan was in Seattle, which is his home state, Washington. And they talked about, and I thought this was a really cool idea. What if Daniel Bryan announced that he could come back at Night of Champions, and he would face whoever won the Triple Threat Intercontinental Championship match? And it would be Miz and Daniel Bryan. And 5 years ago, it was Miz versus Daniel Bryan for the U.S. title. I thought that would be really cool, and just kind of a retrospective looking at that, but I guess they're not necessarily going with that. It was just Bryan was out there to get some good crowd reactions, and then Big Show came down there, and I was like, ugh. My ears literally was like, I was like that. I was like, I don't hear anything. Ryback came down. Happy Ryback came back from the staph infection. Good thing. I actually kind of miss Ryback, and that normally does not happen much. I'm sure it won't happen ever again. But I miss Ryback as seeing him in the Intercontinental Championship. Luckily, he didn't have to vacate like Barrett and Bryan and stuff like that. I heard that the doctor gave him a couple Z-packs, and he was all good. And Ryback, I was able to come back to work. Ryback and Big Show got rid of The Miz. Ryback got rid of the Big Show. Ryback got rid of the Miz. Finally, and Ryback returns. Heroes return, and they yes to end the segment. So good build for the Intercontinental Championship, and I'm glad Ryback's back. Mark Henry versus Rusev. I never knew that if two women fight in the middle of the ring as a match going on, it's an automatic, like, disqualification match ends. I never knew that. I mean, I didn't think Lana struck Rusev. I mean, I didn't see it. If she did, it was like, this is Rusev's face. Whipped right by him. I mean, I'm not sure. But Rusev and Lana got in. I mean, Summer Rae and Lana got into it. Mark Henry was just there to walk in with the U.S. flag, get kicked in the face, and then the match was over. So I feel bad for Mark Henry there. Rusev would order Summer Rae to take out Lana with the accolade. That was pretty cool. I was expecting Ziggler to come down and save the day, but I guess not. Lana said on commentary he'll come back after SummerSlam. I'm pretty sure he'll come back next week. Hopefully it'll be Ziggler. versus Rusev at SummerSlam because we're having enough tag team matches as it is. There's no need to put a next tag in there. Let's just chill out for a little bit, WWE. Then after the accolade that was put on Lana, Rusev. I don't want to shake too much because the air mattress and my computer will go crazy and the camera will get really messed up. So Rusev did that awesome celebration. Bulgarian flag lowered down with Rusev's face on it. Rusev is the man. I'm telling you, Rusev is golden on the microphone. He's so funny, man. I love Rusev. King Barrett versus Neville. So King Barrett went on like a 4 to 5 week winning streak, I'm assuming. I mean, besides that loss to R-Truth, I believe, a couple weeks. But nonetheless, King Barrett was being built up. And then Neville comes around. I was like, well, Neville doesn't have to win this match. I mean, Neville can just simply, you know, get distracted by Stardust, and King Barrett wins, and King Barrett still has a little winning streak going on. But guess not. Neville wins. The comic book character, the Cape Crusader. Oh my God, I wouldn't be surprised if WWE started ripping off Batman with Neville being the Cape Crusader. And Stardust attacks him after the match. And Stardust and Stephen Amell, the Arrow, the Green Arrow, they brawl. And I was really impressed with Stephen Amell able to, you know, hop over the ropes and the barricade. And my man, and I always thought it was so stupid that like WWE was like, okay, they're celebrities, they can hop over the barricade. Like they did that thing with Ronda Rousey, but I guess it's The Rock, you know, let her over the barricade. I guess it's good. But sure, I mean, they actually covered it like Stephen Amell wasn't supposed to do that, and it was really good. I really enjoyed this, and I thought it was going to be, okay, maybe Neville versus Stardust, and like Stephen Amell was in the corner of Neville, but no. We're getting a tag team match, and I don't know why King Barrett is necessarily in this scenario, but I guess we're getting King Barrett and Stardust, which is the weird combination, let me just put it that way. Versus Neville and the Red Arrow and the Green Arrow. They're literally having gimmick tag team matches at this point. So now, ladies and gentlemen, just take a look at this. We have 2 singles matches. We have Brock and Taker and title versus title Cena and Rollins. Then on the other hand, we have a fatal 4-way tag team title match. We have King Barrett and Stardust versus Neville and the Green Arrow. Okay, then we have the Divas tag team match. And then we have, yes, you got it right, Wyatt's versus 2/3 of the Shield. That's 6 matches. Well, we got the triple threat. So that's 7 matches, guys. 4 are tag team matches. And if we have Rusev and Summer Rae versus Lana and Ziggler, that would be 5 tag team matches. Oh my God. This is a 4-hour show. Oh my God. Guys, chill with the tag team matches. It's good. I'm happy that they're giving build to some things, but jeez, just chill out. Like, come on, man. But then then we got Owens and Cesaro, and we got Sheamus and Randall Keith Orton. And so yeah, there's that. But I mean, jeez, calm down. Then we have Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton in the main event. Match is going pretty standard. Rollins and Orton, as you expected. I mean, we've seen it dozens and dozens of times, it seems like, this year. And Orton's about to win, and I knew it. Sheamus was going to come down and interrupt his plans. Sheamus gets rid of Randy Orton. He just throws him across the barricade. He's like, yeah, Randy Orton's out. Sure, yeah. No, he's not going to come back and bother me. Well, no, whatsoever. No, not a chance. Bro kicks Rollins, and I knew that Orton was going to come back in and interrupt Sheamus's plans, and fool his plans of being Mr. Money, or being WWE World Champion by cashing his Money in the Bank. So Sheamus literally just raped the referee in the corner and just did this with his briefcase. And, like, I've never seen so much, like, confusion on how to cash in a briefcase. It's pretty simple. You just hand the briefcase over to Lillian Garcia. She'll say, ladies and gentlemen, he is cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase. No. Just say, are you sure you want to cash? Are you sure you want to cash? Are you sure? I mean, are you sure? Are you positively 100% sure? Hey, Randy Orton's coming. Are you sure? Randy Orton RKO'd Sheamus. Like, that's probably how the conversation went. And I'm like, oh my God, this was just so stupid. And then Orton sits here with Rollins is dead on the ground, it seems. And he's, you know, WWE World Champion. He still stands tall, and Rollins survives. Orton is just, like, looking at both their bodies like they both, like, died or something like that. And that's how Raw ends. Talk about anticlimactic. Like, what kind of ending is this? Like, this is literally just the stupidest thing. Orton and Sheamus are probably like 3rd or 4th match on the card, and they're building this like it's WrestleMania main event. So hopefully Raw is good next week. Thank you for stopping by, ladies and gentlemen. Leave a comment on Raw. I love talking to you guys. I gotta do something at Myrtle Beach. I'm getting a little bit tired right now. So if you want to comment, let me know what you thought about this Raw. And yeah, other stuff that's going on, please check out the ECW website. We have a pay-per-view running this weekend. ECW Nevermore, Brooks Banner versus Casper Knight 2. We also have, I might upload a video on Wednesday, a topical video maybe on WWE 2K16. I don't know, but we'll see, thank you for watching, and Codebreaker146 says, adieu from Myrtle Beach, and probably the only time I ever make a video here. So thank you very much. Peace.